Did you, you know when you start a stream, it actually mutes your mic on PlayStation now, automatically?
I did not know that.
Yeah, I was just starting it then, it was like already muted. I'm like, what the hell?
Freaky.
I didn't even know there was a thing, low key. That's pretty cool though. Cause, yeah, like I was
Or
saying,
if you're yapping off stream and you like turn it on, it stops you from saying any like cancelable stuff.
yeah, probably. Oh god, oh man. No, but jeez, a lot's changed since we originally did them. I think the most popular one is episode 0, which is when we're in Ark. I like 70 something, 50 something views or something.
It's like 75 or something.
Excuse me, I mean a piece of chicken. But it'd be cool if bro, I said to Duke when he was talking about doing streams again, I was like, bro, I miss Big Pom 76. Being verbally abused anytime I would pop on the stream and not be online. Oh, jeez. But yeah. Oh, joining the session. Let's go. But yeah, like I said, it's not going to be a whole thing. The podcast probably isn't going to come back properly.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm tweaking, but I can't see it on your thing.
Can't see what.
The stream.
Oh. That's weird.
It says the video has been removed by the uploader.
Huh. I don't know.
Ah, technical difficulty.
Just follows this podcast. No, it says I'm live.
No, but like click on the tallywhacker and it like gets freaky.
No, but like click on the tallywhacker and it like.
Oh, never mind. It doesn't work for me.
Yeah, right. That's pretty annoying.
It says it got removed.
Huh.
Oh, let me like close and reopen my YouTube. Give me a sec.
That's one of the reasons also we actually stopped the podcast. Was all just the technicality crap which went along with it.
Oh yeah, it's calm. I just have
cool.
to reopen my shit.
Alright, good.
You're fine.
But like, I don't know. I just like, I've been seeing people do, like a lot of people in our friend group do, like do TikToks and stuff. I keep on getting them, like recommended to me on my feed. I would just be like scrolling and, you know, typical like TikTok garbage. And it's just like, I don't know, bro turns up and he's like rating music, or like, Duke turns up where he's like Pulsar. I kinda, I'm like, what the hell? I don't know. What you been doing? Fuck this sauce.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I thought you might have been talking to your chat. Which is also me.
I
was low-key just sitting on Warframe waiting for the update to download. Wait, hear me out. Why is it called an update if you have to download it?
That's true.
A down date.
A down date? That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
Why wouldn't you call it? Why wouldn't you have to upload the update?
True. That's a good point.
Now that is freaky.
Bro, I hate
question.
Bro's gonna hit with. Bro's gonna do the whole ass intro. Nah, but like, oh jeez, this year has been just interesting for me, to be honest.
Bro.
Like, so much shit has just changed. It's actually like a small window as well, like, honestly.
Hold on, I'll tell you when the last one was uploaded.
The podcast?
Yeah, 21st, 26th of September, 2021.
Yeah, right.
We were playing Need for Speed Heat.
Ah, dude, I love that.
When I had like the little beetle and it was like all beat up and
Oh, that
still
bloody
destroyed
beetle,
you.
man.
Still flogged you.
Fuck that beetle. Literally beat like 3 Lambos.
You joining, chat?
It kicked me out for some reason.
Send me an invite. I'll join you. Mine's full.
Actual question for you though, like, did you, when we used to do this, minus all like the technical problems and stuff like that, like, do you actually like doing it back then?
I can't lie. You are lagging on such a diabolically high degree that even though I've logged in and try to try and understand your language, I cannot understand it.
More right now.
You like lag really badly sometimes. Sometimes you form like 3 sentences and then you lag for 2. It's like really annoyingly inconsistent.
Jeez. So you didn't hear what I just said?
No.
I said minus all like the technical problems and all that. Did you actually enjoy doing the whole podcast back then?
Yeah, it was pretty calm. I mean, it's not like that was the whole thing. We had this like discussion of how it came up. We just we used to just have hella late night yaps anyways. So it wasn't like we were forcing anything out. It was all natural.
Yeah, exactly.
We never like scripted anything or whatever. We were just kind of letting it ride.
Yeah, and
even if no one watches it, like even if it gets like low views and whatever, I don't really care because I enjoy looking back on it, seeing my takes from when I was a little youngin, little YN.
Yeah, exactly. Like I actually looked back at one of them earlier today. I think it was the most popular one, and I just found it funny, like the stuff we were talking about and like our opinions on stuff back then. And it's like, it's just so different. Like, it's crazy how you just changed in just such a, realistically, not a big window, to be honest. Like, 3 years really isn't that a long amount of time. And like
3 years isn't that long, but the age of going from like 15 and 14 to like 18 and 17 like is so crazy.
No,
that's
that's
the
true.
biggest change in your life. That's when you go just from like a random little YN, little jet to like an actual fella.
Well, if you put it into that kind of thought process, like we were both kids when we recorded them, and now I'm an adult and you're almost an adult. So, like that's, I don't even know, like it's crazy. Like, I was watching something the other day, and they were talking about the.
Wait, hold on, chat. Give me a sec.
No,
hold on, give me a quick sec.
Oh, good, mate. Fucking banana 334 left. Oh no, my life's over. Ooh.
Okay, sick. I think I fixed it.
Alright. No, I was watching something the other day, and they were talking about, how America, you have to be 21 to, obviously, like, drink and all that, and, I don't know if you can vote at 18? I don't really know how their laws work, but all I know is this video was talking about how they can't drink at 18 or 16, but they can enlist into the military, because they call it the military over there, at like 17. So they're basically saying you can die for our country before you can even just have a drink. Which is, it's a wild thought to me, to be honest. Like, I don't know, I just think that's just such a crazy way to think. You're gonna let, like, a child, that's basically a child.
It's funny, in America you can enlist into the army before you can legally drink.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, it's wild. And then there's countries like, over here, like, obviously we have a legal limit, it's 18, because we're Australians, but drinking culture is pretty massive. I would say probably one of the biggest drinking cultures in the world, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of underage drinking in Australia. Not saying that I support it or anything. But
I do it.
It's just a fact that there is. There just is.
I do it every single weekend.
Bro, is it
Doing it
raging
right now,
alcoholic?
actually.
Are you actually?
Doing it. I've got a UDL in my hand.
Yo, I should have. Oh, I was gonna get a Jack. I might get a Jack in a minute.
It's actually like nearly empty. Hold on, I'll go grab a new one.
Alright. No, but it's just. It's kind of wild, honestly. It's just crazy. Like, did you hear about how Donald Trump's apparently trying to make Canada a 50th state or whatever? Like, apparently he put, he's like doing sanctions on them, and whatever their prime minister's called, he was like, oh, you're gonna tank our economy. And he's like, oh, well, you can be the next state of America, as a joke. And all, like, these people are, like, thinking he's actually about to do it.
Hi, Key. I did not know America had that many states.
You know America had 50 states?
I thought they had like 30.
Oh, no.
God.
They,
I knew they had a lot, but didn't know they had that many.
well, they're all basically their own countries, really. Like, they don't really respect their federal government over there. I don't know, I just think American politics, like, that's what I, obviously, like, as you know, I'm going to uni next year and doing international law. And one of the biggest things I was reading today on it actually was talking about how different countries, obviously, laws work with ours and stuff like that. And one of the biggest things they look at is America, because they're such, you know, one of our, probably our biggest ally, like closest ally. And how they are just so, they're so similar, but also so fundamentally different at the same time. And it's actually quite interesting.
On Freaky Bob.
Oh.
This is too intelligent of a conversation to me to have.
Nah, you're fine.
It's above my pay grade, bro.
You're getting paid. Bro has not got paid for any. We just get paid, but not from me. I have like $5
I have
in my
royalties.
account. Sure, if this ever blows up one day, you can have royalties. This is my non-legal.
We've already made this agreement.
Have we? When did we do this?
Yeah, we made it when I promoted your entire channel to the class.
Oh god. Do you know, I remember when you did that, and I was just like, oh, that's kinda embarrassing. I was like, oh well. Apparently when someone did it to Ben, and he like cried
and he
or
started
something.
like molding.
Yeah, or something like that, and I'm like, dude, who cares, genuinely? And I said to him, I was like, you know how many people have like TikToks and Instagrams and like YouTube channels and shit like that in your year? And
Dog, I still get fried by my like 8-year-old me doing the Musically. It just
saved.
randomly reappears like every 5 months, and it's really annoying.
I have those saved on my phone.
Yeah, I just get fried by that every few months.
Yeah, like honestly, who cares, genuinely? Everyone has done something, online when they were kids. Like, I think it's a good idea, to be honest, because it gives. Oh my god, hello. I feel like it just gives you. I don't even know what the words I'm trying to say is, but just I feel like as long as you're not doing like, there's a guy going around in Japan right now. I don't know if you've seen him, and he intentionally pisses people off. Like he's done it around the world, but I think he's just in Japan now, and he's American, and he like just does all this stuff to get a reaction, and that's his entire content. He's literally rage bait, but he does it in real life. So he like might walk into like a 7-Eleven or whatever and like throw drinks on the floor, or like I don't know, like just You know, just do annoying stuff to like piss them off, and eventually he actually got arrested. Not that long ago, by the Japanese government, and I think the American government basically told him, "You're gonna get prosecuted over here, like in America."
Right, the lag is diabolical.
Am I lagging that much?
It is diabolical. I'm just hearing random moon runes in your sentence.
Is it all the time, or is it just...
Sounds fine on the stream.
Okay.
No, it's like edging it. It's like every now and then. You sound fine on your stream though.
Oh, that's good. Like right now, do I sound normal?
You sound fine now.
So it's like, it comes and goes kind of thing. That's annoying.
Yeah, like now you're just being like tallywhacked.
That's really annoying. You can keep them entertained for a second. I'm gonna go and grab a drink. I'll be back.
Keep them entertained. Let me lock it. Man, this is a lot of pressure. I was not ready for this. I'm a lock in. Got a really good joke to drop on the UYNs. Why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side.
Or no way you just did it.
You hear that wisdom I just dropped upon
Bro, it was
these
the most
YNs?
wise words I've ever heard. They should like put it on like a book or
Oh,
something.
let me deadass drop some knowledge on these little bros. If you did something in the past that you regret, why worry about it? Change the actions that you did.
That's very true.
No point dwelling on something that you can't control.
I think...
Because dwelling on it won't control it.
That's very true. That's actually very wise.
I know, that's why I said it.
Fair enough. Anything you want to talk about? I feel like I've just kind of been having a yep first.
Let's rush slime them. You can keep going.
No, but I just mean like...
It's hard for me to start a conversation when it, like, just every now and then, it's just, like, impossible to talk to you.
Fair.
I'll be mid-conversation, then,
No, but genuinely, I just,
radio! Sorry, I had the radio on, and I forgot, like, right before you got in the car, I had to switch it off. Didn't you get DMCA'd by Post Malone's record label in one of the,
Yeah, it was on the first podcast. It was the
yeah, you got, like,
one.
DMCA'd. What did you get DMCA'd for? I don't even remember there even being any music.
He, it was a Need for Speed. And it was like randomly one of those things.
Right, it was like writing on the wall. Yeah, I know the song you're talking about.
And he just randomly popped on, and I couldn't get rid of it because obviously it was a live stream. And I got emailed by them, and they're basically like, I don't think I even got emailed. I think it just like YouTube just took it down, and they're just like,
yeah, they've got like a little auto detection bot. I have no idea how it works.
And I was just like, are you serious? I have like 20 subs. Why are you coming after me? And I try to fight them now. Like, if you fight, I got like this little warning pop on. It's like, oh, if you fight them, they'll probably try and take you to court and that. I'm like, yeah, right.
Bro's about to take like a 15-year-old kid to court because he played 1 second of his song in a live stream.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Like, it's not that deep, bro.
Oh, dude, yeah, they're known for just like striking everyone. It's ridiculous. And I'm like, are you serious? Because I was just like, I remember talking to you about it, and I'm like, it was literally part of the game. Like, you couldn't even turn it off. It wasn't like GTA where you just like switch off the radio.
Bro, that drift was clean as freak, Bob. Holy.
I actually have a question for you now.
Yo.
Out of all the games we've played together, on and off stream, just like, you know, mates playing games and shit. What do you reckon you've had the most fun with? Like, be
Need for
honest.
Speed Heat for sure.
Need for Speed Heat? That's fair. That's a solid
Need for Speed Heat was like the only game that I played consistently with you and just never got pissed off at.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, that game was like, you didn't really need to like try to really you didn't get
Yeah, it was
stressed
just like
out
a
in it.
calm, chill game.
Yeah, those games don't really, well, they exist, but yeah. I think I would say that, and I'd also probably say, probably Warframe, to be honest. I don't know, I feel like Warframe, obviously, Warframe's one of those games where you kind of like want to end it all because you're playing it, but you also love the game at the same time.
In-game!
In-game, yeah, in-game, don't actually, yeah, I'm not,
Welcome, I just saved you from getting your channel taken away from
by the SWATs.
They will do that, you have to specify in-game. Otherwise,
funny
the
is
shits will take it.
You know, I always used to think, before the DMCA stuff, I'd think, oh, they won't worry about me, I'm too small. No, they do. They do. And I find it hilarious that they care. Yeah, because it's all just the bots these days, like they're like scouring fucking YouTube. I mean, we're not even meant to be swearing, to be honest. You know, apparently, technically, because we both said we're drinking and we're swearing, I actually was meant to put 18 on this. I don't care. I really don't care.
We never said we were drinking alcohol. We said we committed underage drinking.
Juice.
Never specified what we're drinking. We're drinking spicy juice.
Spicy juice.
I'm drinking spicy raspberry flavored potato juice.
I'm drinking spicy low sugar apple juice.
I thought you'd be drinking spicy Coke.
Nah, I was going to. I looked at it, and I'm like, nah.
Raspberry potato water.
I have those spicy ones that I brought. A group of friends were hanging out together one night.
Yes.
And we
were all having a happy family friendly
listening
time together.
To Kids Bop all together.
We were holding hands and singing
Kumbaya. That's real.
Bro, you gotta like catch them up, bro. They haven't pee about us for a minute.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Do you want me to go first or you go first? Hey, I feel like we should do each side. Alright, and you go. Yeah, so the last 3 years, what? I've graduated high school, I've, rolled to uni the other day. Friends have changed a fair bit. You know, everything's just kind of moved on a fair bit, to be honest. Like,
grew up and stuff.
Yeah, grew up, had a job, quit that job, because that job was toxic as hell, and I got paid nothing. I'm just gonna say it, fuck KFC. the most toxic fucks to ever exist. Emphasize KFC Australia. And I just genuinely hate it, like it was, Ryan also worked there, he can say what he wants to about it if he wants to, but looking back at it, now I think it was one of the most genuinely toxic experiences I've ever been in. Managers were arrogant as hell. I got paid like nothing.
I mean, it did kind of blow, but if you think about it, it was worthwhile because anywhere you go now is up. Literally could not be worse.
It could not, unless someone like, I don't know,
kills you,
punch you in the face as soon as you went in the interview room.
That would be better. They would have to kill me for it to be worse.
That's a really good point. No, it was just genuinely awful. Like, I feel like everyone has those stories, but genuinely, KFC was probably one of the worst, kind of things I've ever dealt with. Especially as a first job, like,
yeah, that would have sucked.
I feel like, oh, you silly bugger.
Oh, my fault, Shalom, then.
No, I just feel like genuinely like it was just fucking awful. The way they treated, but just like the way
Turn your
you
music
couldn't.
volume down.
Oh yeah, can I do that? Oh yeah, I gotta go to settings.
Yeah, it's in audio. I got a really bad habit of turning the radio on.
I feel like, genuinely just like, you couldn't even have a conversation with them. You know what I mean? Like, anytime you tried to talk to them, they would just basically write you off and say stuff. And I don't know, I just genuinely did not enjoy it. Also the co-workers just sucked, not gonna lie.
What else has happened? Shit.
What have I talked about? Uni, high school, work. What else has happened? Trying to think.
Interests, chat. Like, what are you into now?
Compared
to what you were into? Games.
Well, I would
movies,
love to know
music.
what younger
like,
me
tell,
is into.
tell them.
I'd love to. Sorry,
well, like, tell them what you used to like be interested in, and then tell them how like you are now.
To be honest, like I don't really remember what I would have been into back then. Obviously, I'm still very into gaming. I still really enjoy that. That's a great pastime for me. And probably I don't know. I'm enjoying movies a lot more. Oh my god, I'm lagging. Can you still hear me? Okay, so my internet's basically just killed itself, guys. Somehow the podcast is still going. To be honest, I don't know how. Oh, I am still in GTA. You left the party, Lim-WRLD. Can you send me an invite, Ryan? Kicked me out. Oh, he's not even watching. Oh, he did. Thank you. Oh, my bad, guys. My internet just killed itself. Yeah, it's got a mad lag spike out of nowhere. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm still into gaming, as you can see right now. I think that's one thing I've just always kind of kept, to be honest. Oh god, that's my game. Got more into.
Bro, the internet is so diabolical.
I don't even know what's happening to it, to be honest.
I wish you could hear what you sounded like from my perspective, it's so funny.
Is it still really bad? Can you hear me?
Not really.
Oh man.
You still haven't escaped the internet issues.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe that's one thing which
this won't be the first one with the stable connection.
Maybe not, mate. It lasted a bit. It ended itself. I don't know if you can even really hear me, but if you can, do you want to tell them about what you've been doing?
Yeah, I'll try and cook. Well, 2021. Wow. 2024. 12. I would have been in what, year 9?
Yeah, around there.
Yeah, year 9. So I started 2021. Started year 9. COVID hit us at the start of that year, or start of year 8 actually. But we were still pretty somewhat in the thick of it, no KSI reference, just straight up words. We were pretty still in the center of COVID, so still doing a lot of online learning, nothing too crazy. None of us learned a thing. The only thing I learned from COVID was how to do the KO Perico heist.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Year 9, now I got to year 12 and called it quits. School is not for me. School can suck my balls. Got a job, earn money and whatnot. I love money. I'm a D1 money fiend. Got a girlfriend. Nearly 2 years now. It's actually going to be 2 years in 6 more days. So that's pretty cool.
Really? Damn, I didn't know it was that far.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, 2 years and 6 more days. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, probably gonna get married assuming nothing goes crazy. Probably gonna get married within the next 2 to 3 years. Or at least engaged by then. Yeah. In terms of my game taste, honestly my games are basically still the same. They're just more caught up to current gen. I'm still into GTA, obviously. Still play Warframe, nowhere near as much as I used to play it, but that's just because both of us basically just finished it, so it's just more of a content drought than us not wanting to play it. What else do I play? I started playing Marvel Rivals. Can't lie, it is a D1 Overwatch clone, but it is significantly better. I was actually just in an Overwatch phase before I downloaded Marvel Rivals. I spent like $50 on cosmetics, which I'm kind of pressed about. I spent about $50 on Overwatch cosmetics just to buy Marvel Rivals like a week later.
Yeah, at least Marvel Rivals is free though. That's one good.
Yeah. Yeah, Marvel Rivals is pretty good. I'm a D1 cloak main. I put up 43 kills in a game last night. Still geeked about that. Music taste.
I think you would have said Juice WRLD. I was gonna say you definitely would have said Juice WRLD back then.
Yeah, I've been listening to him since like the start of 2019. He's been in my Spotify Wrapped #1 artist since 2020, so past 4 years. Yeah, he's still my D1 artist by far. No competition, but my supporting cast has changed a fair amount. The only thing that I'm grateful about my ex, one of my exes, was she diversified my music taste, which was nice. Outside of that, it was a waste of time, but that's a whole different story. Yeah, expanded my music taste, put me on.
Actually, no, I'll ask that later. Carry on.
No, it's Josh's Jort.
Josh's Jort. Oh,
Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, put me on some pretty good music. Panic at the Disco put me onto like My Chemical Romance, on some like little emo, little rock, Blink 182. Just a whole new genre that I wasn't aware of, and then I've just slowly been expanding on that kind of area of music. But this year, because the job I work at, I get to have AirPods in all day, so I started listening to a fair amount of music. And much as I love Juice WRLD, there's only so many times you can listen to the same like 30 songs.
Yeah, 100%.
So I started expanding out. I found Linkin Park, which was pretty cool. I mean, I always kind of listened to Linkin Park a little bit, but it was like some surface stuff. Like, I'd only ever listen to like 3 songs, maybe like, I don't know, every 2 weeks. But got really into Linkin Park recently. They're really good. Yeah, but Linkin Park's pretty crazy. Their new singer gets way too much hate, bro. Emptiness Machine is so crazy.
I agree with that. I like how he is the Crown and Two-Face. They're pretty good as well. No, it's interesting when you say that about like it's kind of funny that we're different, but we're also like the fundamental stuff's all the same.
Yeah, our base is like the same, but like we're still the same person at the end of the day. It's only been 3 years.
I have a question for you, actually. Because one of our other mates asked me this recently. Starts with M. And he was talking to me about
marshmallow fella.
Exactly, and he was talking about
Understood.
his closer mate who starts with D. And he was saying to me the other day, he was like, "Oh, apparently he messaged friend D, about he was worried that they were drifting apart over the years." And I have a question for you. Do you think me and you are still as close as we once were, or do you think we're less close over the years?
Oh, why is there a cop car in the middle of the road?
Man, we meant to try to have serious talk here. Oh, I'm just called the same bread. That's a bit rude.
I'm gonna call Lester real quick.
But yeah, what do you think? Like, would you
call
still call us like best mates, or would you not?
I mean, it really depends on what your definition of that is.
Well, in your words, like, in your way, because I'm really asking you, because I was curious when friend M actually said that to me the other day, my friend D, and I've heard a lot of people saying it over the years. I was just wondering about your take, and to make it more relevant to the podcast, I was asking about us.
Me personally, I'd say no.
You'd say no.
Yeah, because we don't really talk too much anymore. We've gotten more busy, you know. I got a job that I work most days in the week. You've got school, which you have to study basically as soon as you get home.
Yeah, that's true.
I got a girlfriend, which whenever I'm not working, I'm at hers or she's at mine.
That's fair.
So we don't really have much free time anymore.
No, yeah, that's
and even when
true.
we do, we still don't really talk to each other too much.
I feel like, yeah, we don't really. I mean, like, we still, I don't know, it's a weird thing with us now, which I totally agree with you, because it's not that we don't speak to each other, but I do agree with you, it's definitely a lot less. Like, if you asked us 3 years ago, I feel like our answer would be like, oh, 100% yeah. But now it's like, oh, but you'd still call us pretty close. Like, I would still call us pretty close mates, though. Like, minus the talking and stuff like that, I mean, just in terms of, like, a pure, you know, over the years friendship and stuff, I would say that.
Yeah.
Would you agree, or would you disagree with that?
I don't know, I'm kind of in the middle, like
I
don't know, I don't really talk much about any crazy-ish anymore.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like...
But that's not your fault, it's just because I got a girlfriend now, like, you know, we talk to each other about, those sort of things.
Oh, 100%.
It's not like a your fault thing.
Like, you know I'm always
like,
there, if you want to say
yeah.
something, like...
It's not like a us fault that we've drifted apart, it's just kind of life. Like, happens when you get older. We used to talk every day for like 8 hours because we were school kids, not including COVID, because we'd just be on PlayStation 24/7, just like a normal average day. Like, we'd get home from school and we wouldn't really have to study unless we get like the one assignment every term.
Yeah.
Which I still wouldn't study for anyways.
To me, it kind of sucks. Because, I get it, you know, I'm so happy for where we are both right now. You know, we've both dealt with a lot of shit that me personally I don't want to get into, and I know you definitely don't want to either, so we're gonna leave that. But, you know, we've both been in bad places that we've told each other, and, you know, even before we've known each other and stuff like that. And right now I feel like I am in a very mid place in my life, to be honest. But I'm glad that you're in a good place, which is good. Like, I feel like I'm not
chilling.
I'm not unhappy, but
right now, I can't lie.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, like Ryan just said, guys, like it's not like we don't talk to each other. Like, we still do a fair bit, but it's definitely not to the. It's not. I get what you're saying. It's definitely not to the degree where people would be like, especially younger people would be like, oh, that's like my closest dude right there. But I feel like you could even say that about Friend M and Friend D though, because Friend D is in a similar situation. So
I mean, those two definitely drifted apart. Like, I went to primary school with them, and I know how like close they were because I was like loosely associated with them.
yeah,
Like, I knew of their existence, they knew of mine. We were like two friend groups apart, as in, so my friend group and their friend group had a middle friend group
yeah,
that we were like both like associated with. So we knew each other through like that middle friend group. So we like hung out occasionally. Like I played like COD with them every, I don't know, like week or something like that.
yeah,
Like every like week or two. I
yeah.
played like a day worth of COD. So like I was aware of their existence. Plus I was pretty close with Marley in my early primary school years. So, but now like how it is now, I feel like it's different. I feel like it's different to how we are like with those two.
What you mean?
We're like those two just never talk unless like honestly I don't even know. They just never really talk.
Yeah. I feel like me and you have made. I was saying this to friend M recently, and I was saying I think me and you have made a not so much conscious decision to just try and stay in contact. Like even though like you're saying we got a lot more busy, I think we've tried to keep some resemblance of contact together. When yeah, those two really haven't.
Damn.
And that's not me like bagging them out or anything. That's like what you're saying. That's just a fact, to be honest. And I know friend M's quite upset about it. But it's just like I don't even know how to. It's so hard to. Like I kind of miss old days a bit. When I could look at some games or whatever, or I think about something, see a photo or whatever. But then I think my life sucks, man. Like when I looked at a photo recently of me in year 9, I was like, my life fucking sucked. So, like I don't know. I miss it, but I don't miss it. If that makes sense. I don't know. I just feel like it's just so. It's true what they say, like you said. Like it gets so hard to stay in contact with people. But to be honest,
Bro.
I would say me and you are closer than me and like Riley. Um,
Eh.
because I'm not just going off contact. I think that's what you're going off. I mean more just like I feel like you can still be very close to a person just because you don't talk to them very much anymore.
That's what I mean though, like depends on your definition.
If we went off that, I feel like I don't even
Like I
know.
don't think you can be a close friend if you don't. You can be a close friend, but you can't be a best friend if you don't talk like reasonably often.
Yeah. I mean, are there any people you do talk to a lot anymore? Because I don't really have any, to be honest.
Well,
I
like if it wasn't for yeah, I guess we're doing letters. So friend B.
friend B. Oh right. Yeah.
We wouldn't really be talking as much.
Do you really think that? You don't think we'd talk
Uh,
again? Like just
we'd be talking, just not as much.
do you think because I think when people will be hearing this, they'll probably think that we mean it in like we've done it on purpose. And I really don't think we have.
No, we definitely have. That's what I'm saying though. That's why I still would regard us as like pretty close friends, because we like don't do it maliciously, or well, not that it's not even malicious. It's like we don't do it on purpose. Like we're just busy.
Yeah,
It usually ends up happening where whenever you're free, I'm free, and whenever I'm free, well, whenever you're free, I'm not free, and whenever I'm not free, you're free.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, that's exactly.
You're free on weekends, I'm not, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. And yeah, it definitely sucks. Like I was actually thinking recently, because Marley.
Keep the Juice WRLD car, by the way.
Oh, I actually fuck with that. That's pretty cool.
Made it myself.
Me and Marley, me and M were saying that.
You just cooked the name.
Fuck. Don't worry about that.
Edit that out. Edit that out.
Me and
There's
M.
a live stream, but we will edit that out.
Yeah, man. Me and M. Were saying when I get my P's, he wants to go out for drives and stuff with me more. And I was like, I was thinking actually the other day when he was talking to me about it, I was like, I'm gonna bring you along. Like that's I feel like that would give us a reason to start doing shit together again, if that makes sense. Obviously, it still boils down to like when we're free and stuff like that, but I don't know. I think that's also a fact. Like, neither of us have our P's. We can't really be like, oh, do you want to go for a drive somewhere, or do you want to do this? Because we're like, we can't really, unless we get one of our other mates to drive us. Oh, wow. What did I say?
I was just trying to cure the lag.
Oh, damn. Did you not hear any of that? Hello? Oh, for God's sake. Sorry, stream. This is... Oh my god. Help.
That was very comedic timing.
What happened?
You said, "Oh, am I lagging?" And then you got booted.
No, I was saying was, friend M was saying to me recently that when I get my P's, he'd love to go for a drive more. Because he doesn't talk to the group anymore. Really.
I feel like no one ever talks to them anymore. Every time I hear anyone that's not J, C, or B, BH, not BM. Like outside of those three, none of them talk to each other anymore. It's just like those three that are continuously there. Outside of them, it's
well, friend D basically got
they all hate him.
Shunned, pretty much.
What does that word mean, chat?
Basically just kind of gotten rid of. Not allowed to like go
Why?
out. Well, not really shunned, but he was saying to me the other day because of his girlfriend. Friend C kind of has a suck about it all the time, and he was kind of getting over it because friend D was the one who would go out with him all the time, and because like friend, you know how I went out with friend R today to the gym.
Yes.
He was telling me all this. And he was saying that they didn't get mad at him when he was going out with his girlfriend because he didn't go out all the time. Friend D did. And friend C was having to suck at friend D because friend D was trying to do stuff with his girlfriend.
That is so sad.
that's so just petty, I feel like, and friend Jay isn't like answering people anymore because of some like stuff which has happened. It's like, it's just such a mess, dude. Like, genuinely, I just don't care anymore, to be honest. I think that's a really good example, because on our last podcast, which was about probably towards the tail end of year 9, I probably would have talked about these guys. Yeah, I would have talked about these guys in probably high regard.
Yeah, we're all like chill back then.
Now honestly, I just don't really care. That's not that I don't care about
like
him.
When me and O were like the group Sigmas.
Well, you're still quite not close, but you're still friends with friend D. Edit that out, chat. Friend D.
Edit that out. You do not have an editor. This is a live stream.
Friend D. He's probably like the only one you really talk to out of the group, like minus me and Marley. To be honest, I would say.
You mean friend M?
Huh?
You mean friend M, chat?
Well, you know what I realized when I clicked on the pie, because your name is his name and his photo.
Well, they didn't know that.
Yeah, I guess not, but yeah, oh well.
You just bro, you are the D1 leaker. I'm not trusting you. Shit.
No, but point is, friend. I mean, you and friend D still talk every now and then. Because I think he said to me he was going to your.
His girlfriend and my girlfriend love each other.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're going to do a double date. We've been trying to set it up for the past like month, but
oh, that's nice.
Our schedules don't work very well.
See, that's the thing, like, that's what we're saying about, like, me and you. Honestly, if there is anyone watching, eventually, and especially if you're a younger person, just know that, like, yeah, like, honestly, it genuinely gets a lot harder. Like, I'm not gonna say, like, who knows, like, maybe in a couple of months, it might be easier when I figure out my schedule and I know when I can and can't go places and stuff. Right now, it's just so awkward, and it's, like you said, it's no one's fault. Yeah. It's just how it is. Like,
it's not like anyone's doing it on purpose, it's just life, low-key.
And sucks, like I really enjoy when you come out to the friend gatherings. Cause it's like, really the only time I see you in real life now. To be honest.
That is true.
Because like I said, I think it was when I was lagging, but I said, like, neither of us drive. So it's not like we can really, like, I feel like, if I was driving, or probably even you to be honest, if one of us was driving, I would ask you to go out more. If you're free, obviously. I'm not just gonna, like, steal you from work. But, you know what I mean, though?
Rob me from my girlfriend's house.
Yeah. Really, he's well, I don't know though, like, I feel like it'd be different, to be honest.
On freak
love. But, I don't know, honestly, it's just, like, yeah, just life kinda gets in the way, like you.
I'll drop some knowledge on these youngins.
These youngins.
These YNs, bro. I was once a fellow YN myself, and I thought, damn, look at all these unks. I'm speaking in languages that they can understand.
Speaking in stupid language.
Unks. I could never become an unk, I'll forever be a YN. And then I blinked and I became an unk.
Yeah, literally.
You were never a YN. Okay, let me speak in normal terms, just in case there is anyone above the age of 10 watching this. I thought I would never grow up. I mean, obviously you grow up, but I never would have ever have thought, well, I'm 18 in a month, so I'm just gonna class myself as 18 for the sake of the point.
Yeah.
I never would have thought
myself of being an adult. Like 18 is crazy. Like I don't feel like an adult. I never would have expected me to be an adult. I've been the youngest brother. I got 3 brothers, and I've been the youngest by like 10 years. And I'm in my school year, I've always been a year behind everyone. So I've always been the youngin'. Everyone's always been older than me in my entire life, so it was kind of normal. But now when I get to this age and I see people younger than me, it makes me feel weird, because like I've never really had the experience of feeling old till like the past 2 years, ever since I hit 16 really. Just like enjoy the young years while you can.
Oh, 100%.
Everyone I knew told me, because everyone was older than me, they say it will catch up eventually, and I was like, you cornball. Literally everyone says that. Everyone says it for a reason, because it's true.
It's true. And it comes out of nowhere as well.
Yep. Especially because COVID basically robbed our teenagers. Like, dog, I promise you I'm not 18. I'm 17. I'm like 14.
That's real as hell.
I'm like 14 turning 15, bro. When I hear that you're turning 19 next year, bro, I'm like, what? Who is this Unk? I do not know you.
Yeah.
It's Mr. Nacho.
It's just wild. Like, I just think, I guess it kind of briefed on earlier, I think it's just, I look back at some stuff sometimes and I'm just like, jeez, man, like, there's so many people, like, I feel like just kind of faded out of my life, not gonna lie. Like,
T and A. T and A, chat.
Ah, yeah. And friend J. JH. O. S.
Send it to me on Snapchat. I have no idea who you're talking about.
Okay. There you go.
Brown?
Yeah. And white. Both of them. But I just feel like, I don't know, I just kind of like phased out my life, Loki.
Well, they're just like they're like school friends. They're not like school friends are like some jits that you would just see at school and be like, yo, it's good to shine them and like hang out with them and talk to them every now and then. But they're not like the real friends that like when you leave school you are not talking to. I hear everyone say that you'll lose most of your friends when you leave school. That is such a lie. Just because people aren't good at making actual friends because they have no social skills. I think I lost like 3 friends when I left school.
100%. I agree with what we've been saying though, that you do become more distant. I do agree with that.
Yeah, but you don't lose them.
No, you don't lose them. Like, I know if I, like, for instance, tonight, I was literally going to do that by myself, and then you just randomly appeared. And I love that, because you were just like, why the hell not? And I mess with that. But I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like, I know I've probably said the same kind of thing about 10 times, but genuinely, it's just it's so weird. So weird. Do you, here's actually a good question, kind of relates to what we've been, I guess this whole podcast is just like, growing up and stuff, and how we've both changed and our friendships changed over the years. Which I think is a good premise, to be honest.
A little recap.
Yeah.
Some Spotify Wrapped action.
I'm like, I think Ryan will agree, just to say again, we're still fine, we just don't talk as much as we used to. Because I know that...
Yeah.
Like, I know there might be people that be like, oh, they're not like close anymore. They're not friends anymore. Whatever. No, we're still, like Ryan said, we're still pretty close friends. We just don't talk as much as we used to because we're both busy. Close anymore. They're not friends anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're still fine. We're still chill. And yeah, but just how it be. And honestly, I don't know if you'd agree with me, but I feel like me and you, honestly, could like not talk for like a year or something, and I would just randomly hit you up one day, and it'd be like normal and shit. Maybe a bit awkward at the start, but it'd be pretty normal. I couldn't say that about many people, to be honest. Oh, you agree with that? Because I feel like, yeah, I don't know, I feel like that's why this podcast works so well with me and you. Like you were saying earlier, it just kind of like, we don't have to like script it or anything like that, we're just having a chat. And
I'm earning some money right now.
that's so good. I think that's very good. Like I did say at the start, obviously this isn't going to be a regular thing, like, for the many reasons that we've already said tonight, and some other reasons, but, I don't know, I think it'd be nice, I kind of said in the first one, which, by the way, guys, technical difficulty again, I had a podcast, which started before this, and it kind of killed itself, switch games or PlayStation. In-game, yes, thank you. I'm ready to get like every strike known to man.
It's okay, it's in-game, it's not real.
But I don't know, I think it'd be nice to kind of do it whenever I'm free or bored or whatever, and just kind of like a little check-up kind of thing. Oh man. But because I think the original purpose of this podcast, like when we originally came up with it, like 3-ish years ago, it was meant to be, originally, it was always me and Ryan were going to be the two co-hosts of it, and then we're going to bring in other people, like other friends and stuff like that, and that just never really panned out, to be honest. So now
we've managed to squeeze out 4 streams in like 3 years with just us two. Little do they know we've actually ran like 6 different times, but they wouldn't work because it was doo-doo Wi-Fi.
No, literally. But,
what you know about episode 6?
Episode 6. The fabled episode.
On Destiny 2, we were talking about politics at the age of 15. Low-key, kinda glad that,
didn't see the light of day, I agree with that.
I would have had the most horrific takes.
So would have I, honestly. No, but it's... I feel like we can kind of talk about this stuff now, because we're actually older, and I'm literally going into that kind of degree. Obviously I don't know everything. No one does. But...
I do.
I feel like we have more knowledge than our 15-year-old selves do. I feel like we can say that.
So.
I would very much hope so. And I very much believe. But no, so yeah, that was the original point of the podcast. It was always kind of going to be like this, like me and you, if I remember correctly. It was always going to be, like I said, me and you was always part of it. And we're always going to do this kind of stuff, kind of yabbering and stuff. But yeah, we'd like bring in someone every couple of weeks and stuff like that, and it just never panned out because we used to, like right now it's like what, 2:30 in the morning. And this was like the whole thing, we would always do it later at night, Because it's
Explain the name.
yeah, literally, because we just get more philosophical, and we also just like, I don't know, I guess back then we're like, oh, we don't really need to get up the next day for anything super important, and it's kind of like when you're like winding down and stuff, yeah, you're not really trying to like play anything super or really do anything important like really late
I'm
at
actually
night.
really busy this weekend. This is like the only night that I'm free.
Oh, there you go!
And then I got a birthday party on Sunday.
Oh yeah, we'll see, it stole the spot. Stole the spot. No, but genuinely, like, it's fun, and the reason, like, I've been kind of alluding at, that the reason it didn't work out wasn't nothing to do with us. At all. It had to do with... Had to do with the Wi-Fi, but also had to do with our group of friends at the time. And, what they were willing to do. And what they're willing to... like, obviously, I'm not gonna judge them for not wanting to be up at, like, 10, 11, or whatever. But I would be like, oh, we can do it earlier if you would like. Like, I'm not too pressed about it.
Are we talking about the new gen or the old gen? TNA or not TNA?
It was TNA.
T and A chat. Anime and Mortal Kombat.
No. I feel like I don't really remember them ever even knowing of the podcast, to be honest. They probably did, but I was more thinking of B.
Deli Boy.
I was more thinking of him. And he was the one who kind of blew me off. But you know, whatever. That was a very long time ago now, so it's fine. He's still, you know, still a bit of a dick these days, not gonna lie. But I don't really talk to him anymore. And see, that's a guy who was like one of my best mates for years. Like, years. And then he kind of low-key just shown his true colors of the last couple of years. Kind of sucks. But you know, that's how it is, you know? That's how it is.
I mean, would you rather them not do that and still talk to them?
Oh no, I'm glad I know who he actually is now. Like, I don't know, it just still hurts, you know, like, someone you trusted for so long, and stuff like that. I don't know, like me, like Andrew, actually funny enough, whatever, he's never gonna see it, no one's gonna know who he is. Me and him started talking a lot when I was in physics. And he's actually going to orientation with me and friend L in Feb. So,
LH?
A. As a
do
Lee.
I know this person?
We were in a party with him the other night. We're playing Fortnite. Like 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you're talking about.
This guy is, just for a little bit of clarity, this guy's my mate, not really Ryan's, but they're pretty chill and all that, obviously. He's doing that with me as well, obviously, because he has to go orientation. The A's really grown up a lot, to be honest. He's a lot different to what he used to be. T still seems like the exact same person that night I saw him when I was having apple juice with friend D. Sorry, I wasn't having it, but I had it. And Ryan was also there. He was drinking raspberry.
Spicy Coke.
Spicy Coke. Yeah, he was drinking spicy Coke. I think friend D was also drinking spicy Coke.
Was.
But yeah. I don't know. I think if I looked back to the podcast that we're kind of referring to, like all the stuff, I think we've asked similar questions to what we would have asked back then. I know we definitely asked about the gaming question and the music one, and I feel like we would have asked one about our friendship.
I got one for you.
Right, hit me.
Two questions. So first, if you were if you could go back to like peak year 7 you, and if you had to tell him something, what would you tell him?
What would I tell him?
And what do you think he would say back?
Okay. I would say to him, that sounds a little bit normal, but I would genuinely say to him to not give up, to keep on fighting for the dreams you have, and never let I am a very strong opinion of never let people put you down, especially if something you totally agree. Like unless it's like stupid, like if you believe in like the moon's fake or whatever, then obviously listen to the people who say it's not. But I mean more with me, with like my how our crappy year advisor basically told me I couldn't make it. And all that kind of stuff, as you remember. And, look at me now, dude. Like, I've literally got accepted to a university for a course. And, like, that's what I would say to him. I was like, never give up. Stay friends with your dumbass. I would say that. And honestly, just, like, don't take stuff as seriously as I took it. I feel like now, I don't know if you'd agree, but I feel like now I've chilled out a lot. It's not that I was ever really angry, but I've always been a pretty unconfidential person. But I feel like I would get fixated on stuff because of my anxiety a lot more than I do now.
You were uptight. Like, you're just a very tense person to be around.
And I think I've definitely got rid of that. Not fully, but I'm definitely getting better at it.
Yeah.
And that all just stems from like, the other stuff, all that. And what do I think he would say to me? I don't think he would believe me, to be honest. Like, for instance, like, how bad I was at one point. And like, do you think he would believe me? Because I really don't, to be honest.
No, not at all.
I don't think he would believe me, and that's the really shitty fact about it. That's a really sad fact about it. I just really do not think you'd believe me that it would get better, and just life would improve, to be honest. Like, this year's been shit for me for, a pretty big reason that I don't want to get into. But...
do I know the...
I would hope so, you went to it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But, like, that was probably the biggest hitter of this year, by far. And especially of how close it was to me graduating and all that. I don't know, I just think, yeah, to round that question up, no, I don't believe you'd believe me at all. Sure, next question, good sir.
That was the question.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said there was 2 questions. Oh, my bad.
There was 2 questions.
Oh, together. My bad.
Yeah, it's a tallywhacker.
Yeah, no, I just really, yeah, I don't believe he would, really.
I got one.
Alright.
If you could go back to that same point in your life,
Mm.
and well, doesn't have to be that same point, but like in that general area
Yeah.
where we were still with TNA,
Yeah.
and there was like a pivotal moment, what would you change? Like if there was a exact one decision you could change, what would you change? That's like in your control. Like if you said like yes or no to something, for example. Like it can't be something that was out of your control.
I think so like present me mindset kind of thing, if I could go back. I would finally just stand up to that bullshit, to be honest. I think when they used to tell me how you weren't a good person and how you were basically lying to me and all this other stuff, when you were just trying to help me get out of a pretty toxic friendship at that point, I would honestly say if I was there now in my mindset, I'd be like, no, Ryan's not lying. You're the ones who are lying. Like you, and as I've said to you recently, I found out that, one of those friends that me and you didn't even think about all those years ago, friend B, turns out to be one as well. So, like it truly shows that, and really, like I said, friend A is a lot better person now. Don't know about friend T, honestly, could give less of a shit. If I'm being honestly upfront and being honest, could not care the size. He never comes to my mind. Friend B, couldn't care less about him anymore, to be honest. He's pretty much dead to me. Friend A, don't think me and him will ever be close again, to be honest. I think we'll just be uni mates.
So there isn't like a specific decision, but it's like a general.
It's a general, yeah. To be honest, I can't really remember what happened.
It's not a specific time, but it's a thing you want to be done, but there's not a time.
Sorry, I kind of didn't really answer it.
No, that's right. I understand.
But no, 100%, yeah, I'd just be like, no, I'm not listening to your bullshit anymore.
That's fair.
Because, yeah, they used to tell me that you were a liar, that you're fake, you're this, you're that. And, I found out from you, and also years later, that, they're just toxic people. And I'm glad that friend A has finally kind of, I don't even know what the word is for it, but...
Grown up.
Well, not even just that, because people that grow up are still toxic. I feel like he's just...
pulled his head out of his anus.
Yeah. To be honest, yeah. I don't know, I just think that time just shit. Straight up. Like, I don't... Probably that to... Honestly, until like the start of year 10 was probably my worst years. And even a bit into year 10, to be honest.
That's fair.
And like, as you know, I still deal with that kind of stuff. A lot less than I used to, which is good. But, just how it is. Found out recently that I have Parkinson's disease runs in my family, apparently.
Freaky. Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali disease.
Why?
Well,
that sucks.
I have a question for you. Do you, like, actually being honest, and this is more of a question where don't really put your describe this? Don't really think about what you have now, but don't press on that thought, if that makes sense. Like, don't.
Yeah.
And think back then. More like year 8, year 9, maybe year 9, year 10. When me and you were probably, I don't know, at our height of our friendship. The group was tight. We were all chill. Everyone was nice. Everyone was actually really close to each other. Everyone didn't hate each other, basically, like they do now. And, you know, school was, like, easy as hell. We didn't know way about it.
Yeah.
No one really had a job. Do you miss that point in your life? And when I say miss, I don't mean go back, but just kind of like have fond kind of memories and, I don't know, look back with, I don't know, just like kind thoughts, or you just kind of like, nah, that's over? Because I know you're very really reminiscent person compared to me. Because you've always just kind of been
cool.
like,
It was cool, you know. There was nothing bad about it. I enjoyed it, but I definitely prefer how things are going for me now. I don't know. It's kind of like corny to talk about, but I was like, just in a really like fucked up mental state.
yeah, I know.
I never said shit about it. So I kind of just pushed it down, and that was like really unhealthy. And it was a really horrible idea because everything that I pushed down from that whole like area came out when I first got with my girlfriend. I didn't hurt her or anything. It's just like a lot of trauma that I had that like just was unhealthy. A lot of me being pretty, I wouldn't say toxic, but definitely not healthy. And it did cause a lot of fights, but we worked through it, and she did help me through it. But it was alright. It just, if I look at it on the surface, it's like I think of it like well, but if I actually think about it, it was not a fun time.
Yeah, 100%. Like I remember, yeah, like you said, you were never very open about it. I remember one time I actually got you to talk, and it was because I was in a bad place as well. And I remember I didn't want to open up because I was like, you never do it. And I remember you finally said what was going through your head at the time. And it was like, I was like, holy shit. Like, this dude's going through so much. And then I felt shitty because I'm like, I never tried to ask. But I'm like, I don't know, like, I feel like I did.
I prefer it that way.
But I feel like I didn't at the same time. Like, I know you do, but I don't know. I do definitely remember asking, but I think it kind of got to the point where I was like, I'm not gonna pry, kind of thing.
Yeah, no, I hate talking about how I feel. Way to do it. For other people, it's cool, like it's healthy and shit. But it's not healthy for me. Outside of my girlfriend, I really just don't enjoy talking about how I feel to anyone. It makes me feel worse, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm a very practical person. As in, if I don't get a solution out of if I talk to you about my problems and it doesn't result in a solution, I think it was a waste of time and I regret doing it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't really like. Yeah, I think it's kind of pointless for me to do it specifically. So that's why I never really bothered with it.
I feel like I don't know. I just feel like I don't even know the words. I know what I'm trying to say, but I don't know the words for it. Like, I feel like low key, if I'm being brutally honest, if I didn't talk to certain people, including you, and some proper like some actual like licensed people, obviously I super appreciate your help, as you know. But I feel like, if I'm being brutally honest, might not be here right now.
In game.
In game, of course, but I don't know. I know you'd probably say, oh no, you'd be fine or whatever, but genuinely thinking back, I'm not in a good headspace. I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, just not in a good place in my life, and I'm very glad I'm not there anymore. But and a lot of it, to be honest, a lot of it was from friend A and friend T, from my childhood, from my dad, and from just the school, to be honest, the way they put everyone down all the time. I think it all just kind of accumulated together. And I don't know, but yeah, I really, yeah, just genuinely, if I'm being 100% honest, I just genuinely don't think I would be here.
In game.
In game, I wouldn't have logged in.
Yes, you would not have spawned in. You would have got eliminated in Fortnite.
It was the second last person.
You ended yourself.
But hey, you know what I mean, though. Like, okay.
Yes, I understand that we're talking about Fortnite.
Exactly, man. No, but genuinely, I don't know. I kind of regret the way some things have happened. Like the stuff we were talking about earlier, even though, like you said, and I've said, and everyone said, and Garden Phones has said, it's out of control and all that, but, and just other stuff, like I said a minute ago, the way I dealt with Andrew, like a friend A, you know, fuck, I don't care, Andrew, the way I did, I didn't really deal with that situation back then, the way I didn't really deal with myself when I was in that headspace, and the way I don't know if you remember, but when I was in that headspace, how I cut everyone off for about a month. I don't know if you really remember, but
not particularly.
I cut you, your friend D, early friend M, because I didn't really talk to him at the time.
Was this year 10?
Would have been probably around there. And
I don't really remember.
Cut yous all off because I was in a bad headspace. I didn't want to talk to anyone. And I still remember this. It's funny you don't remember, because it was a very long time ago. And it's not that important. But, I remember no one messaged me out of nowhere. I remember you messaged me. And you went... you said some stupid message. Called me an idiot, or called me a... whatever you know, our usual messages together. Basically just insulted each other. And again, we don't mean that in a malicious way, but not insulting each other, like, in an angry way.
Yes, we do. We hate each other.
Yeah, we're actually... This is all a lie.
In-game!
This is all a lie. This whole podcast's been a sham. We actually hate each other.
I hope you get eliminated.
Damn.
Like that.
Like that? Okay.
I hope you get the Liam Payne treatment.
No. Anyway, but I don't know. That's just a very... Oh my god. Just, yeah, very different time. Very different time.
track on with this is so crazy.
I think... I don't know.
Damn, look at the sky, that should be pretty as hell.
True.
See that, it's like red and pink.
Oh yeah.
God, look at like over on the horizon past Maze Bank. That's freaky. Like, gonna take a screenshot of that.
Oh my god, just in there.
I remember I was looking at a Minecraft sunset and I seen it in the share screen. He was coming up next to me like we were just in the end of a movie. We just like survived like a zombie apocalypse or something. It was so calming, bro. I
Friend,
can't believe we made it. Oh my god.
friend D still wants to do one. But friend D's never on. That's my argument. Minecraft. But friend D's never on. No, I said I will, because I'm the only one who actually hasn't yet. I'll do it eventually. Because you want to have, like, mods and stuff on it, which I already have mods installed, so that's easy. That's someone I'm happy he's happy, though. Friend D. That's good.
He looked in and got freaky.
Well, I had this realization a couple of days ago. And low-key, it makes it sound really sorry for myself. I'm not meaning... What the hell was this?
This one's here.
Oh.
There's these little ones here though.
Oh yeah. I had this realization the other day. And it was... I think it was something friend M said to me. Because I've got friend M on an app designed to find people.
And it rhymes with
Belinda.
yeah, it rhymes with Belinda.
And I've also got friend BM on that as well. And I had the realization the other day. So I haven't really been trying to find people because no money, no car, no really time, shit. But I had this realization, I was like, I was kind of sitting there by myself and I was like scrolling people's stories and I saw Duke was out, having dinner with Jordy. I saw you were out doing something with Millie. Bailey, H, like BH was actually out with his significant other. And R was out as well. Must have just been like night out or something for everyone. Oh my god. I just realized. I had this realization. That shit. Like, I low-key might not find anyone. Not gonna kiss. And I was saying that to friend M, and friend M apparently. Oh my god. Friend M
I'll pick you up.
was apparently thinking the same over there. And I was like, I don't know. Kinda sucks. I know you can probably not understand it, but yeah. That's English.
Something similar.
What do you mean something similar?
It was never no glaze, just bloke kind of facts, because I was basically just in a relationship throughout all of high school.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't really an issue of me finding someone, it was just an issue of me sticking with that person. I was like bouncing around a lot through different relationships.
Yeah.
So I somewhat understand what you mean, because there was a period of time that I was worried I wouldn't find someone I could settle down with, and it would just be like a permanent, like, just sliding through everyone, like, you know, RW.
Mm. But I think
Yeah,
it's...
kind of like the...
I don't know, it's just so... I mean, you just hit a certain age, and you're just like, damn. Like, I feel like I should be with someone right now. Like, I feel like that's the thing that's meant to happen.
It's just social pressure, bro.
And then you start thinking about
I've thought of
yourself,
a
you're
lot of
like,
things.
am I not good enough? Am I blah 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 blah? And it's like,
You
who
can-
knows? Maybe I'm not, you know, but at the end of the day, who cares? That's what I said
That was
to...
really fast, by the way.
Oh yeah. That's what I said to friend M. I'm like, honestly, dude, who cares? I said in like a nice way, obviously. I was like telling him I don't care. But I was just like, there's no point getting hung up on it, because I have been a lot in my life. Like, I haven't been with anyone since like year 8, you know. Which is kind of crazy. Oh my fucking... Well, do you know when we were at, which kind of annoyed me, but not that much. When we were at our most recent family gathering, and me and friend B went off with not really my friend, but friend M's friend, M's friend L. Were you there still?
No, but like, J's L?
Yeah.
Did they get freaky?
Well, B. Fucking, could end my
Yes.
life. No, I was in there as well. We were both there. No, but friend J and C were thinking, non-family friendly stuff was happening because we were in there for so long. In reality, we were literally just
Starts
in
with
there.
an O.
Hmm?
Don't worry.
Yeah, it starts with an O. Bro's gonna like look up every O. Yeah, it starts with an O. Kind of rhymes with forgery.
It's Alex Orgy, the Michigan State quarterback. I mean, not Michigan State, Michigan Wolverines, the Michigan Wolverines quarterback, Alex Orgy.
But anyway,
That's what we're talking about.
in reality, we were literally just sitting there and she was showing us like Billie Eilish and shit.
Bro, me and my friend R
Yeah.
hate her
I didn't like her either.
with a capital H. Even my girlfriend, because she like low-key or high-key, she tried to sabotage her relationship so badly. And it was like kind of working for a bit. And then I explained to my girlfriend what was happening, and she was like, true. And we both blocked her and never spoke to her ever again. We hate her.
But yeah, anyway, she showed me like, the music and shit. Well, literally that's all we were doing, was we're just listening to music. And when I found out that friend J and friend C were talking like high school girls, I was like annoyed. I was like, bruh, can I not like sit with a person of the opposite gender and have another friend? And they're like, oh well, we just know you've been drinking and blah blah blah. They're drinking apple juice and a lot of apple juice. And sometimes when you drink a lot of apple juice, especially you know that Christmas spicy apple juice, sometimes people a bit older get a little bit, what's the word? Non-cocoa melon
Happy.
family friendly.
They get
yes.
happy.
They get happy.
Because when
Exactly.
mommy and daddy love each other very much, they do this special hug together, which creates a baby.
Exactly.
And mommy and daddy only do the hug when they're feeling very happy.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But that was not happening. Also, fuck you, by the way.
Why?
You never said bye to me. Shop just
When?
left. And
When?
the family gathering, you didn't say bye to me, you just left.
I did say bye to you.
When did you say
You
bye to
too
me?
drunk to remember.
Oh, whatever.
I mean, you were too...
Too up on the prune juice.
You were having a sugar overload. From all the sugar
I
that
stole
was in your apple juice.
I stole our friend's Pepsi, and I drank too much. Even though I'm too young for that. Is that a cold-ish drink I hear?
There's a cold raspberry potato juice.
Mmm.
Do you know what I mean when I say potato juice?
Yeah.
Understood. So I got with me a nice cold can pulled out of the freezer roughly half an hour ago, so it is at the perfect temperature.
Put you in the freezer?
Yeah, bro, it's a blue V.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
No,
Thought it was another one.
blue V.
I don't really enjoy mine. I don't even know what's made of.
Mango.
It's you can get non-adult cider, can't you?
Get non-spicy cider, yes.
Okay, well that's what I'm drinking. I'm drinking that spicy version of cider. I don't even know what cider's made. Isn't cider just like fruit? Is that what cider is?
know.
I don't
I
know.
have no
Earlier
idea.
when you were asking me what I was drinking, I didn't know how like explain it.
You've been streaming for 2 hours.
Oh jeez.
Apparently 306.
Oh damn. What a way to bring back the bring a random episode of the podcast.
That is true. It would be our longest one by like ages.
Yeah. Well, I'll probably wrap it up in a minute. But honestly, like me and Ryan was saying, lots changed over the years, but a lot's changed, but not a lot's changed at the same time. Like, I don't know, I just think, and the stuff that has changed for the better. I don't really, I don't know. I think life could be a lot different right now if we didn't make the decisions that we made.
That might have been the most obvious take you could have ever dropped.
It probably is.
Bro, did you know if we made different decisions, our life would be different?
Nah, man. It would be the same.
What?
We were just in a simulation.
What? Whoa.
But
Maybe try and reword it, Mr. Captain Obvious.
yeah, I'm gonna go with it. I think it won't let me more vehicular device. Won't let me in. There we go. If me and the co-man sitting here, Ryan, did not make the choices we made with those certain groups and there's certain individuals that we have talked about. I think, well, I would know me personally. I'd be in a very, kind of strange place to be honest. I don't think I would stay friends with A and T. I think that you'd probably still be friends, but I feel like we would kind of be what we are now, but less and more on purpose. So to wrap up the end of it, basically, what do we say about? I don't know how the stuff we've talked about. I think the big one was about friends. No, I'll start that one. So, what are we saying about the past? We're saying we enjoyed some of it, but we don't really want to go back to it. Obviously, can we agree on that?
Yeah, it happened.
That's real. No, I'm just trying to like wrap it up. And with the whole friendship stuff, we basically said we're still, like I said, I would say we're closer than most people, but we're not as close as we once were. That's what we kind of ended on, didn't we?
Yeah.
And I feel like just to add even more stuff to it to prove that we do not just secretly despise each other. I would still probably do anything for this guy, and I feel like he would do the same. Isn't that right? Oh, wow, okay. I was being nice, man. Nah, he would let me get hit by a train.
Yes. I would push you into the train.
He would. Nah, but
Indeed.
in reality, yeah. And yeah, God knows when there's gonna be another one of these.
See you guys in 2028.
Woo! Anything you want to say to end it off? Other than that? Or are you done?
Next episode, we'll both be over 20.
Woo! Alright, guys. Thanks for the probably God knows how blue amount of people are gonna watch this, but you know what? All the support means a bunch. So, see you all later.